afternoon. All right, Jaylene, you have 2 parking tickets.
Yes, I do.
Okay. 2 of the parking tickets are overnight outside your house.
So the little backstory, I moved out to my first apartment in Johnston right after graduating URI, and the tenant infested the entire unit with bed bugs, so I thought my safest choice would be to rent my family's unfinished basement. The driveway was also unfinished, so I had to park overnight outside of my premise for a couple of months. I also could not afford the parking permit at that time since I had to throw away all of my furniture due to the bed bugs of the previous place.
You threw an awful lot of stuff at me very quickly, okay? All right, here's the question. The question is, do you now have a parking space for overnight parking?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, they made a
Okay,
driveway.
So I don't have to give you the speech about the parking pass?
No.
I'm still shaken about the fact that you talked about the bed bugs. I mean, because it's kind of a creepy thing, you know?
Yeah, it's so creepy. I didn't expect that to be my first experience moving out of my parents' home, but...
What happened? Tell me that story. You were renting an apartment, is that it?
Yes, I rented my first apartment. I lived there for about 2 months. I bought all my furniture and furnished the entire place, and then the tenants brought in bed bugs and infested the entire unit. There was no solution to the cause.
They could not solve it?
They tried to, I'm not sure what it's called, fumigate the entire three floors, but the problem persisted. I guess they kept growing.
How do they get rid of it?
They hire a company for fumigation. They come in with these smoke bombs and other tactics that I'm not sure how to describe. You stay away from your house for a couple of days, so that was taxing as well. But once I realized there was no fix, I just decided to move back into my parents' unfinished basement.
Wow. Did you ever actually get bitten by a bed bug?
Yes.
You did?
It was a very traumatic experience.
I hope that they didn't collect the rent for you for that month. Did you have to pay the rent?
Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't know. I should have got renter's insurance since it was my first time out of my parents' home. But so I had to, all the financial burdens were on me, but I assumed it. I just went back home to my parents.
I'm sure they welcomed you, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. So you graduated from URI?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you major in?
Human Development and Family Studies.
Yeah. Are you working?
Yes, I work for Fidelity.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
It's an entry-level position. I process new account applications.
I want to encourage you to keep working so hard. You have a real pleasant attitude for someone who moved into an apartment, spent a lot of money getting furniture and everything else, to come to find out that it's now infested with bed bugs that actually bit you, and then you had to move out, and it's just, I think if it were me, I wouldn't be smiling. I'd be a little irate, you know? How about you, Inspector?
I think I would be too. My first apartment, I think, had them as well. But
It did?
Well, they had chemicals that killed them back then, which they're no longer allowed to use them.
I'm going to take this to bed with me from now on, right?
That was 30 years ago.
That would be
though.
helpful, Your Honor.
All right.
You could buy your own chemicals at the
Yeah.
hardware store back then to get rid of them. Now they don't allow the sale of that.
The 2 overnight parking tickets are going to be dismissed.
Thank you so much.
Right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.